And welcome back. In Washington, St. Patrick's Day was being celebrated at the White House. The fountain at the main south lawn was all green to mark the occasion. The president's ancestors on his mother's side come from Monegal, Ireland, and Barack Obama apparently drank a pint of Guinness today. Now, one of the biggest St. Patrick's Day celebrations is in Toronto. It happens at the historic St. Lawrence Market. Organizers believe this should be a statutory holiday. Joining us now from St. Lawrence Market in Toronto is one of the co-founders of the campaign, James Blackburn. Statutory holiday, how much luck are you having in convincing the powers that be that this should be the case?
You know what? We've had a lot of positive reception when it comes to, we've lobbied to several different members of Parliament, and the response hasn't been too negative from them. They seem receptive, and hopefully by next year, perhaps we'll get some results. We'll see a day off out of it.
Is the lobbying being done at Parliament, or is it being done at the bar?
Well, the main mode that we are doing the lobbying is through online petitions. We've had several thousand sign our petition online, pledging or lobbying that St. Patrick's Day next year will be, March 17th will be a statutory holiday, because everybody we feel deserves a day off. It's a day of celebration, and everybody comes together, and we feel like if there's one day of the year that isn't properly recognized as a holiday, it's that one.
Now, how long have you been campaigning for this?
Well, we've been doing it, I'd say roughly 2 years since we launched St. Patty's Day. This is the second annual St. Patty's Day. Last year it also took place at St. Lawrence Market. This year we're doubling in size in that we have an outdoor beer garden. And so far, the party day started at 11 a.m. Everybody's been enjoying themselves, great live music. It's the best party in Canada as far as we're concerned. Now,
St. Patty's Day has got to have its work cut out for it. I mean, there are also those who are trying to get a Prime Minister's Day, say in February, as a legal holiday. Aren't you in pretty tough competition to in fact get a holiday?
Perhaps we are, but if there's one recognizable, identifiable day that people really already embrace as a day of celebration, it's St. Patrick's Day. It's what we think of as the happiest day of the year. People, it doesn't matter what background or what culture you come from, you come together for a day of unpretentious fun, and that's what we've seen today.
Tell us a little bit about what goes on at St. Lawrence Market. Is this really the biggest St. Patrick's Day celebration in the country?
We believe so. We're seeing what we estimate to be probably 4,000 to 6,000 people come through during the course of the day. The party started at 11 a.m. and goes until 1 a.m.
11 a.m.?
That's right.
That was for brunch, right? Brunch, coffee, that's it.
That's right. You get your breakfast and you come down and you dance to some great live music. We have 5 terrific bands here. The weather wasn't quite as hot today as we hoped, but that didn't stop the beer gardens from filling up and everybody having a great time.
James Blackburn from stpartiesday.com, struggling to get a legal holiday for this day. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks very much for having me. My pleasure. Happy St. Patty's Day.
You too. It is a St. Patrick's Day tradition that's been going on for more than a century. The Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton, presented the 1st Battalion Irish Guard with shamrocks today. The Guard greeted the Duchess in their full ceremonial uniform, with scarlet tunics and bearskins. It's the same uniform her husband, Prince William, wore for their wedding last year. Today marks Kate's first solo military engagement, and she's set to make her first public speech on Monday. Coming up.